The Honorable Minister of Education, Adamu, walks out angrily during a meeting with the Nigerian students. Hello everyone, you're welcome to the news. The Nigerian students made a statement which triggered the anger of the Education Minister, and what it said is, Nigerian students want to be part of this committee looking into the resolution of Asuu problem. We want to really know what is going on between Asuu and the federal government. We are tired of the incessant strike in our education sector. Honorable Minister, we saw it on social media. You celebrated your son who graduated from a university outside this country. Our parents do not have that money to send us outside the country, but let us enjoy what we are paying for. We want adequate funding for education in this country. If our schools are not open, this will not be the last protest. This is not a threat. When we said we will be coming out, here we are. Today, Niger Road is blocked. Benue is blocked. Adamawa is blocked. If care is not taken, this will be worse than EndSARS. Apparently angered by the issues raised, the minister reportedly told the protesting students that the only thing worthy of note in the issues raised was the inclusion of students in the negotiation process. Instead of coming here, you should have met your lecturers there. Perhaps the only points that you make that is worthy of attention is you said students should be involved in this, and I think probably this is a very good thing. And it is the only thing I'm going to take out of all you have said here. The minister reportedly said before stepping out of his conference room where he met with them. With the minister at the meeting were the executive secretary of NUC, Abdulrasheed Abubakar, and the registrar of the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, Isaac Oloyede, among other officials of the agencies under the Education Ministry. So this is what happened between the students who have warned severally that we are going to stage nationwide protest. The unresolved issue going on between Asuu and the federal government has been there for so many years. But in the recent years, under the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, it has gotten so bad. A lot of students are demotivated. They don't want to go to school anymore. They complain of being, given unnecessary charges by their lecturers who are not paid for several months. So many malpractices are, alleged to be happening across the universities in Nigeria. And what these young people said to the minister is actually true. They asked a question they told him to say, you celebrated your child who graduated from a university abroad. We do not have the opportunity. We are here. And you don't deem it fit you're not affected, to bring an end to this unending crisis rocking the Asuu. Well, as we all know about Nigerian politicians and all of that, he got angered and he walked away, as captured in Channels television. Now, I would say that any country that wants to grow and wants to make progress must pay particular and genuine attention to education. In other climes, governments make education free for the children, at least to a certain point. But in Nigeria, apart from the ages of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, who tried so much for the education, especially in the southwest part of Nigeria, and at that time, if you don't take your children to school, you're going to be in real problem. Now we have a Nigeria where students spend as much as 6 years to do a 4-year course. Universities are closed at will. Lecturers are leaving the classroom in droves to do other businesses because they need to sustain themselves, they need to sustain their families, and therefore kills the morale those people, educationists, lecturers, have for education. Also, looking at the fact that Adamu, the education minister, is a very old man. We need, like the student asked, they need to engage the youth. How come we are not having, people who know what it is to be, in the education sector at the helm of affairs? How come we are having very old grandpas in this kind of position? We have young, vibrant educators across the states in Nigeria, where one can be chosen to steer the wheels of the education ministry in Nigeria. This is where we have found ourselves right now in all of this, and people are thinking to say we should stop paying lip service to education in Nigeria. It is high time that we call our leaders to order. We should ask questions. So, Mr. Educational Minister, the students are correct by asking you and telling you that as an education minister, if you believe in the work you're doing, you should have your own children schooling in Nigeria. So why is an elderly man angry that the truth was told to him? That shows that he's not able to handle the truth, because that is what it is. It is the truth. So trust people online. They've been bashing him to tell him that was a poor conduct on his part. And honestly, if you ask me, people like this should just barely be advisors from the background. You should get young people who are 21st century compliant, people who know and are ready to engage the teachers who are actually involved in the teaching, because everything has changed. All over the world, from 2020, even pre-2020, and more so from 2020, everything, especially in education, has taken a 360-degree turn. So we don't need people who are not ready to work. We need people who will make our students be interested in education again. Nigeria is now toying with the education of its youth, and that's why we see a lot happening as regards crime, as regards youth involvement in a lot of unprintable things. So we hope the president is hearing this. Please remember to drop your comments. Thank you. I'll see you in the next news.